everybody, what is good? Welcome back to the channel. So today I have a day in the life vlog. It is about 7 o'clock a.m. Wednesday, November 12th. I've just awakened, so we're going to get ready for the day. We have some good things planned today. Obviously training. Obviously we have a liturgy at church tonight. We're going to go to the gym. I think we're doing lunch with my grandma. So it's going to be a jam-packed day that I'm excited for, that I can't wait to share with you guys. One of my favorite videos to film on this channel are day in the life YouTube videos. I absolutely love filming them, so I don't know why it's been a while since I've done one. But yeah, we're gonna go ahead and get this day rolling. Sorry, I'm yawning. Obviously, just woke up. It's like 6:58, so don't forget to like and subscribe and share the channel. And that's how we grow the channel. That's how we spread the gospel. That's how we give education and content to traders, etc. So without further ado, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get up and get ready for the day, and I'll bring you guys along with me. So see you then. All right, guys, it is absolutely freezing outside, but we just woke up, had our coffee. Well, we have our coffee out here. We had some hydration, some electrolytes, etc. Now we are outside doing my favorite part of the day. Let me show you guys. Bang, I think you guys already knew what I was going to say. My favorite part of the morning. Every single morning I like to spend time with Christ. Here's my scriptures. I got my prayer books right here. Every single day it's a blessing to be with Christ, and I'm super blessed to have the life I have, to be able to share it with you guys, etc. So right now I'm going through 1 Peter. I'm actually going to be done with 1 Peter soon and be able to get on to, if I could flip the page here, 2 Peter. So yeah, it's gonna be good. I love spending my morning doing this. Got my coffee right here. And look at the view, guys. Got the puppies out there. Check out the view. Got the pool right there. Bang. I don't know about you guys. I've said this so many times in my videos, and I'll say it again, so don't get mad at me because I'm literally admitting I say it so much, but I prefer this over a large city like Miami, LA, New York, any single day. Just mornings with Christ, working on my business, being a good trader, being able to provide for the people around me, etc. And wrestling. I love wrestling. I run, I wrestle, I go to the gym, I spend time with Christ, go to church, go to liturgy, trade, work on my businesses, etc. So yeah, I prefer this life over Miami any single day, and I hope you guys agree with me. So without further ado, I will see you guys when it is time to hop on the charts, because honestly, that's going to be next. I wanted to share this verse with you guys that I've come across in 1 Peter chapter 4. This verse really attests to my life. I read it and I was like, I should definitely show it to them because it attests to my life. It's something I struggle with. It's something I work and pray for on a daily basis. So let's read it. 1 Peter chapter 4, literally the first verse. Since therefore Christ suffered in the flesh, arm yourselves with the same way of thinking. For whoever has suffered in the flesh has ceased from sin, so as to live for the rest of time in the flesh, no longer for human possessions, but for the will of God. And that's something personally that I struggle with a lot, guys. I spend every day with Christ. I go to liturgy on Wednesday and Sunday. I pray every day. I study the lives of the saints. I read, Christian theology, etc. Just all this stuff to improve my relationship with God and Christ. But I still struggle with possessions of the world. I still struggle with sin. And I guess the number one thing I would tell you guys is to not lose hope. I watch Father Spyridon a lot. He's a very famous Orthodox priest on YouTube. And one of the main things I hear him say every video is the words, do not lose hope. And I that rides with me because if that verse describes it perfectly, guys. As much as I try and I work hard and I pray and I so much do my best to be with Christ, I still struggle. I still have sins. I still gets caught up in worldly things and worldly possessions. And as a sinner, as a Christian sinner, most importantly, I'm not afraid to admit that because I know I need to be better. So guys, whatever path, whatever your journey going through, just take it as a little motivation and a little love in your heart, to not give up because Christ is with you. Don't lose hope. And let's all live for Christ and not the world. Amen. All right, everybody. So we are on the charts getting ready to trade. Favorite part of the day. It's about 9:32 a.m. Market just opened. Let me show you guys what we are working with here. So this monitor here, we got our levels marked up on TradingView. Right here, we have our live Discord trading room. So this is where I trade live with the students in my Discord every single day. If you want to have access to trade live with me and take the same trades I do every single day, the link will be down in the description for that. And then over here, we got my broker over there. So yeah, I'm going to get started with the guys, and I'm going to get started trading. And yeah, we'll see what we catch anything on the live call. If you guys want access to this, it is down in the description. All right, everybody. Just finished up trading. Absolutely horrendous day on the markets. One of my worst days in a while. So let me show you guys. So we took 2 trades on gold today, looking for bounces off this area of support, of resistance, and we got stopped out both times. Here is the L's for the day. Minus 10.8K. I took them on 10 copy traded Apex accounts. That's why it's so bad. But if you look at October, we've had a really good run here. 2 losses in October, and we take our first loss in November here today. So a very good stretch and run. I'm not worried about this L. It is all a part of the game. I was very confident that gold would just dump today. Unfortunately, it did not, and it is just ripping to the upside, but I'm always transparent with you guys. I have no problem showing you guys the losses I take. I show you guys the wins I take, so I have no problem showing you guys the losses I take. I'm not worried about it. I know all will be all right, and I will respond better tomorrow because that's what a good and profitable trader does. All right, people, just finished up a lot of work, did some deep work for trade recaps, some work for the Discord. Obviously, the live trading room. We took L's today in the live trading room, but we take them on the chin. We be transparent about it, and we come back tomorrow, and we respond better. So I'm starving right now, and thankfully for me, my grandparents are coming over. So a majority of my family lives up in New York, but one side of my grandparents on my mom's side lives down here in North Carolina. So they're going to come over. They're going to bring lunch. I think they're bringing some sort of cheeseburger, or burger place, so we're gonna eat it in the backyard by the pool. And then after that, I gotta head to the gym and then liturgy tonight, and then I'm gonna watch the Rangers play tonight after liturgy is over. So I'm super excited for the rest of this day to bring you guys along. And yeah, oh yeah, by the way, I wanted to show you guys, I do have a Christian clothing brand that me and my friend released. We released it last year, but some stuff happened with it, so we couldn't end up releasing the full bit of it, but now we are ready to go. We have it all released. So yeah, I'm excited to say that. I'm out of breath saying that. I'm excited to say that. But I will show you guys all the work we've been doing for the Christian clothing brand. The link will be down in the description if you want to pick up some clothes from it. And I'll show you guys that here in a few after I'm done eating. So peace out. All right, guys, just finished up a shower and lunch with my grandparents. We did indeed have burgers, so I had a nice double cheeseburger with some french fries, a good amount of protein, some carbs to get ready to fuel my gym session for tonight. I did not do any wrestling or martial arts training today because I got so caught up with work and stuff like that. But now for the good part. I really have been waiting to show you guys this for a while right now, and it is actually the Christian clothing brand that me and my friend have decided to open up. So I'm going to go ahead and show you our brand here, and I'm going to explain the backstory of our brand, why we did it, how I think you can benefit from our brand, etc., how I think we are set above other brands. Not that that's what I want to make, my Christian clothing brand about, is trying to outdo other people, but you know what I mean, in sort of a business aspect thing. And yeah, let me get this camera set up, and I'll show you guys some pieces, and yeah. So the backstory of my brand that me and my buddy opened is called the Our King Store, I should say, OUR King Store. And essentially it's to glorify and honor our Lord and Savior, Jesus Christ, in everything that we do, including the clothing we wear. Now, I'm somebody who loves clothing. Unfortunately, when I first got good at day trading, I would go to the store and I would buy thousands of dollars worth of designer clothing. Then over time, you realize it's not the teachings of Christ. It's not what Christ would want you to do, etc. That stuff is worthless. But you still got to wear clothes, and you're still allowed to enjoy clothes. So I thought, you know what? When me and my buddy were talking about potential businesses we could open, I was getting good at trading. I was bringing in a bunch of trading profits, was ready to potentially invest in other opportunities. I said to him, what if we do a Christian clothing brand? And I originally started making this, and then a situation happened, and we decided to partner together.
And then we released the store. And we realized quickly that we were not in the correct headspace to run a business and day trade. So we needed to do things correctly. We needed to take time off. And here we are a year later with the relaunch of the store, with everything done correctly, everything done in the name of Christ instead of our own passions. And yeah, I'm excited to show you guys the pieces. I'll show you a couple pieces that we have, a couple of my favorite ones. The store is linked down below if you do like any of these pieces, or if you want to check out the rest of the pieces that we offer. And then I'll explain the backstory, etc., and pricing and stuff like that. So the first piece I really want to show you guys is this hoodie right here that actually has our logo on it, as you can see right there, our logo. But my favorite part about the hoodie is actually, if you take a look at the left sleeve here, it's got my favorite Bible verse, Romans 8:31. If Christ is for us, then who can be against us? That's a great piece right there, in my opinion. Another piece I really like is I love jogging pants. So we have these in two colorways. As you guys can see, there is the logo right there. These are mad comfortable, top quality joggers. And yeah, I really like them. That's definitely what I'm going to be wearing this winter as it's getting cold out. We have a couple shirts. I won't show you all the shirts. This is definitely one of my favorite shirts. In God's hands, in a cross logo, our King on the bottom there. And there you can see it in a bigger and better view. So those will be the three pieces I show you. I'll show you one more. Just because it's winter. Where did I put it? It's down here somewhere. Just because it's winter, I will show you the beanie thing. So there's a bunch more items. If you like those items or you want to see the other items, the link will be in my description for our store. Now, I want to talk about the pricing because unfortunately, Christian clothing brands and Christian content creators and Christian people who are in business get a bad rep because they're deemed, oh, they're just using Christ for money, or they're just using Christ to get people to follow their account and stuff like that. And it's really unfortunate to see people that have been blessed with a platform, blessed with the opportunity to help people, blessed with the opportunity to provide people with good knowledge, education, wisdom, etc., get bashed because they sell stuff or they're businessmen or business people. Now, don't get me wrong. I'm in full agreement that you should not be addicted to money. I've made plenty of videos on this channel talking about how, as you know, Orthodox and grew up a Lutheran Christian, like, Christ is the only answer. There is no money. There is no care for passions of this world. But for people who are just doing their job, who have been blessed with a platform, who have been blessed and been able to provide people with great clothing, maybe trading education, like I do both of these things, for them to get so much hate, and I speak from experience, there's so many people that hate on me, that tell me I'm just using Christ for clicks or using Christ to sell my clothes and stuff like that. And that's fine. You guys can say whatever you want. What I try to do here is I do it for everything I do. I look at the competition. So I looked at the competition of the top Christian clothing brands, and as well, even, for example, when I was opening my trading Discord, I looked at the competition for the top trading Discords and what the average price of the trading Discords were. And what I try to do is significantly have my prices lower than that, because I want people to still have the same access to valuable stuff that people are providing, but I want to do it for such a low price. So, for example, I think these pants go for 30 bucks, okay? Go on some other brands. I'm not here to bash other brands. I'm not. I'm just being honest about what I've done and the reasons I've done it. Go look at some other brands and see what their jogging pants cost. Or for example, my trading Discord is $25 a month for daily live trading, daily trade recaps, and daily and every Friday we do weekly Q&A webinars, all for $25 a month. Go look at what some other trading Discords cost for less value than that. So that's all I'm getting at here. I'm not forcing you to buy anything I sell. I'm not trying to say I prioritize money over Christ. I just feel blessed to have the platform I have, to be able to grow the way I've grown. And I want to give you guys the opportunity to just have things and be provided by my wisdom, my knowledge, and education for a cheaper price. So once again, guys, no harm, no foul if you don't want to buy anything, but the link will be down in the description for the store. As of right now, I've got a little bit more deep work to do. I've got some emails to send. I've got some ads to film. I think in the intro, you guys are going to see me filming some ads. I got some ads to film for this stuff, some emails to write, and then I got to send out the trade recap for today's losing trades to the Discord for the losing trades that we took on live call. So yeah, I'm going to get all that done. before we head to the gym. So I'll see you guys in a few.
So it's about 2 p.m. now. I've got about 2 hours till I got to leave for the gym so I can make liturgy tonight. I've got about that. So that means about 2 hours of deep work. I've got some work on my Discord to do. I've got some emails to send and then some people to reach out to for the clothing brand. Right now, I don't know if you guys can see that, I am responding to somebody who messaged me personally on my Discord, one of my students. And as well, what I'm doing is I've got the trade recap sent out for the live trading loss that we took today on the market. So if you guys want access to me every single day, as well as the trade recaps I take from the live calls that we do every single day, don't forget that the Discord is down in the bio, or I'm sorry, in the description. But yeah, I'm going to finish up this work here, and then after that, it'll be time to head to the gym. But for now, I'm going to sit here, work on my laptop in my bed since the AC guys are down in the office cleaning out the air vents. And yeah, I'm going to get this deep work done, and I will see you guys when it is time to work out. So while we're here, I figured I would show you guys this. Oh my gosh, my counter is dirty. But I'm thinking about potentially selling this Rolex right here. Let me know what you guys think. Is this a good piece? I love this Rolex. I wear it pretty much every day, but it's a Rolex Datejust. Or what I could do is I could sell this Rolex right here. But I'm thinking about, regardless of what it is, I'm thinking about getting rid of one of my Rolexes. So let me know what you guys think in the comments, if I should keep them or get rid of them. All right, everybody, so we have made it to the gym here, did my work session, got some gas, ate a little snack, and now I'm at the gym to do a chest and arm workout, as well going to hit the sauna and maybe cold plunge. But I've got this workout to do. I'm going to get some food, and then I'm going to hit liturgy at my church, which is obviously my favorite part of the night. Love a good Wednesday night service. But I'm a little exhausted, guys. That's the thing that nobody really mentions about being an entrepreneur, like on your own path and on your own journey. I am exhausted right now. And this is a day where I didn't even train wrestling or train martial arts, and I'm still exhausted. We did our live trading in the morning. We did a bunch of work throughout the day, filming ads and stuff like that. We took care of the dogs. We had more deep work to do. Now we're at the gym. I'm exhausted, man. And this is an everyday process for me, including sometimes even the wrestling training I do and the martial arts training I do. So, man, nobody tells you about the exhaustion that it takes to become an entrepreneur. Everybody thinks people that work from home and entrepreneurs and open their own businesses are just lazy people. They're unemployed people. Man, I am exhausted. So I'm going to go ahead and get in this gym, get this workout in. I'll see what I can film for you guys. I'm going for pretty heavy on the bench press today, so I'll see what I can film for you guys, and I will see you when it's time. All right, everybody, hopefully you all can see me. We just absolutely killed chest and arms, went really heavy today. There's a light in my face. We did 225 plus on bench for multiple sets. We did very heavy in terms of the arms, so that's why we did a lot less workouts. Did about 15 minutes in the sauna. I honestly thought I was going to have time to eat before liturgy, but I'm not going to have time to eat before liturgy. So I am going to go ahead and just head over to liturgy, do the service. Besides, we take communion on Wednesday nights at liturgy, the true blood and body of Christ. For those of you who are wondering my beliefs on communion, yes, it is the true blood and body. So I want to fast for that anyway. So I'll probably just get food after the service. I'm not going to film much of the service. I'll show you what the inside of my church looks like just because it's so beautiful. And then I'm not going to film much of the service because that's my time with Christ and the priest. After that, I'm going to go ahead and get some food, and then we'll talk about the day, talk about some learning stuff with trading, etc. And yeah, so I'll see you guys at the service. All right, everybody, so we finished up liturgy. We grabbed some food on the way home, stopped at a local burger place, got a nice cheeseburger with some french fries, a little Pepsi Zero right here. And honestly, that's going to cap it off for my night. But I wanted to talk to you guys about some stuff before I ended up going in for the night. I'm about to watch the Rangers play hockey, so I'm a little behind on that because I'm out late, but we'll get in there and do that. Don't even get me started on New York sports teams, man. It's a struggle being a fan of them. But nevertheless, it was a great workout today, a great trading day, even though we took a loss. I posted a video one time of me benching 225 on one of my other previous vlogs, and I had a bunch of people reach out to me over DMs. They're like, oh, forget trading, like, forget all that. Like, how do you get big? Like, how do you do that? And it's like, man, you got to eat. Like, you got to eat. And I talked to some guys I know through wrestling as well who are absolutely like specimens too, like rolling on the mats and in the gym, and they just eat. So it's like, man, if you want to have that physique, if you want to get big, like, man, you got to shove food down your throat. And I'm talking about real food, like burgers, steaks, grilled chicken breasts, all that good stuff. Even if you like pork, I'm not a pork fan, but pork, fish, like all that stuff, you got to shove it down your throat. But that's not the point of this. The point is to close off this video just with some educational purposes and some learning points. First thing I want to say is this was a day in my life. I mean, it was pretty boring, I guess you could say, but I'm not a Miami trader. I'm not a LA trader. I'm not a New York trader. I live in a small town. I look to date and marry one woman. I don't go to clubs. I'm sober completely. I don't drink at all. You won't catch me putting one drink in my mouth unless it's communion at church. I work out, I wrestle, and I work on my businesses. And that's my life. So, it's kind of boring. I don't know if you guys hear that car in the background. It's definitely boring, but I hope you guys enjoyed the video no matter what. What I want to talk to you guys about is the loss today. I took about a $10,000 loss on the market today through my 10 copy traded Apex accounts. And to a lot of people, and there was somebody in my Discord live trading room who was like, dang, and I think my $150 loss hurts, and you just lost 10 grand. And it's like, I was at that stage once. I was at that stage of my trading career where I felt like a $150 loss was like the end of, but the $200 loss was like the end of my accounts. Like, I was done. I was cooked. You don't realize it, but if you're looking to scale your trading, man, just be patient. Continue to stack up the small wins. And it's like, now I would go back in time to do anything to have after just losing 10 grand on the market, even though it is within my risk parameters, it doesn't mean I wouldn't go back and say like, oh, I wish I could lose $200. So if you're in that stage where you're scaling your trading account, take it slow, relax. Because guess what? Once you scale up and you're using these big numbers, the loss is going to sting, and it's going to sting hard. Okay. And I think what the part of it stings more is what 10 grand is compared to $200. And like when I used to lose $200, it used to sting really bad when I was in that stage of my trading. But now I lose $10,000 today and I shake it off, because it's like, you'll grow. You'll scale into your trading, and you realize that if you are going to make it full time in this industry, that stuff can't hurt you. That stuff can't bother you. You got to take the loss on the chin. That's what I told my Discord today several times. Take the loss on the chin. Be a man about it. Okay, we've got some ladies in the Discord. Be a grown woman about it. Take it on the chin. Come back tomorrow. Let's revive ourselves. Let's get our revenge on the market. That's a bad term, but you know what I mean. So I'm gonna go ahead and cut the video off here after that. And I just really hope you guys gain some knowledge from this. Again, this is not your average Miami trader video where I'm going to be driving, Lamborghinis down the strip with 10 women in the car and, going to bars and clubs. That ain't my life, man. I wake up, I read the scriptures, I trade the market, I work on my businesses, I roll for wrestling, I go to the gym, and I go to liturgy. And then I'm here about to watch hockey and go to bed. So I hope you guys enjoyed a day in my life, and to get a change from it. I feel like the trading space is very consumed with a bunch of people who just want to, like I said, do everything I just mentioned, that just want to be greedy with money and all that stuff. And I'm not perfect. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. So please don't go in the comments and be like, oh, he's just trying to act like he's better than everyone else. I'm not trying to say I'm perfect. I'm a born broken sinner. I just sung the Kyrie at church. Lord have mercy, you know? I'm a poor broken sinner just as much as everyone else, but I try to live my life daily to follow the 10 commandments, to obey the 10 commandments of Christ, and, you know, to live a life that, you know, is peaceful, that's calm, that's, you know, improvement every single day. It grows my relationship with God. It doesn't involve parties, clubs, multiple women. It doesn't involve, you know, tons of curse words and, you know, all that stuff. So I try to grow. So I really appreciate you guys being here. It means a lot to me. If you guys are interested in the Discord, the live trading room, that link is in my description. If you are interested in supporting my clothing brand that me and my business partner just opened, our Christian clothing brand, that link is also in the description. As well, all the prop firms you like, all the prop firm evals that you want to get, I have a code that will save you money in the description. Just thought I'd plug myself there for a good little bit. But without further ado, guys, I appreciate you guys being here for this vlog today. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share the channel, and I will see you guys in the next video.